our interior decorators here. So good morning to you on this Wednesday morning. About 12 minutes to the hour when Kirsten and I start a ruckus.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, we are on my pick of the show, which is SureFit. So these are really awesome furniture covers, and they bring them to us in just a host of opportunities. But this one I love because just like we were showing you that reversible opportunity 2 seconds ago, this is reversible as well. I love getting 2 looks in one because it means that I'm really kind of getting bang for my buck. If I'm going to buy a furniture cover, then at least I get to have 2 completely different looks, and I can just go with whatever whimsy I have. $69 to $109, but we've got it on 4 months of easy pay of anywhere from $17.25 to $27.25. Frankly, this protects your furniture, gives you a whole makeover, and is easy care, so you don't have that drop in the pit of your stomach when somebody spills or somebody drops or somebody grinds in some chocolate into your sofa. You just go, you know what? Don't worry about it. Have another glass of wine. I'm going to throw that in the washing machine.
When Uncle Frank comes and drops that sweet and sour meatball, you're not crying on the inside, you know?
Exactly right.
He can come back next year.
So will you show us what these are and what's SureFit about?
Okay, so SureFit's been in business for well over 100 years, and this is all they do is cover furniture and cover it beautifully. What makes this grouping special, Rachel, is that it's a soft microfiber, a faux suede on one side, so you get that choice. And then, of course, if you decide you want to change up the look, it completely reverses to that quilted Sherpa.
Nice.
So it's soft.
You know what, and while we're talking about cabin chic, let's start with the chair over here, because the chair over here with that lovely kind of light tobacco color with the Sherpa is fantastic.
We're calling this, so first of all, you would pick your chair, sofa, love seat, or recliner.
So
and
pick
this
your
fits
piece of furniture.
every size, no matter what shape, and then your colors. So on the chair, we have a color we're calling brown.
Yeah.
It's a tobacco color is perfect. The one I had over here leaning is our chocolate, so that's the deeper color.
This is the deeper.
You're sitting on a color we're calling cement. It's the perfect neutral. It's a creamy taupey color. And then on the recliner is the gray that we're calling graphite. So you would pick your furniture style and then your color.
And the graphite, just to let you know, it is gray, but it has almost an undertone of a deep green in it.
It does.
Like it's got an undertone of green. This is really handsome. So if you've got the Lazy Boy recliners, if you've got a leather recliner, and sometimes, you know, you get a little precious with it, or too many people are sitting in it, and you'd love to refresh it, or you'd love to just protect it, you put this on. That's one look, and when you decide, oh, you don't want that look, you can reverse it to this look. So this is how you really maximize what you're spending. This is like getting 2 complete furniture pieces in one.
And I'm going to show you on the chair here in our brown.
Sure.
I want to show you how quickly and easily it reverses. So you have this. So the dog hops up and sheds or has a bone and drools, and your kitty cats shed.
Yes.
And my teenage boys spill, and they've never seen a napkin, and they're wiping greasy hands on it. What I do is I fold it in on itself. So that contains all the cracker crumbs. Take it, throw it in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer.
Sure.
And you're ready to put it back on. And it washes and dries beautifully. Now again, you can put it back on the brown side, or I'm going to show you the Sherpa side.
Awesome.
So you just lay it down, and I always say if you can tuck in your shirt, you can certainly put on a SureFit slipcover. So this has a loose pillow back.
Yeah.
So it works with loose pillow backs, tight backs. This has a very narrow arm. It works with that. You can also see those handy pockets for your remote control.
So I don't need to know what size chair I have or what size sofa I have. This is going to work for
You
it.
simply tuck.
Okay,
and,
how
and
fun
it
is
fits.
that?
And it's easy. 2 looks in one. I would say I like the faux suede side most of the year. But as we get into December and January and February, and when it's really stinking cold, get this, except you'll never get the pets off of it. So you'd need a little cattle prod or something to when you want to sit down.
Okay, and so look, this is where I put my Agatha Christie or my James Lee Burke, or I put my remote control, or I put my dog treats, or I put my Twizzlers and my Red Vines and my candy corn. Oh my goodness, I'm totally telling on myself. So here's what you do. You just decide, look around your room, look around your living room or your dining room, your family room, wherever you're going to be spending all that time. This is all about creating that space for your holidays at home. Look around. What chair is screaming and saying, you know, you're like 2 seconds from throwing it away, but you don't want to? Or, you know, what chair is one that you're like, if I could just replace one thing, or if I could cover that up, maybe on the converse side, the reverse, it's brand new and you'd like to protect it. This is how you do it. I'm going to come sit over here with you.
Rachel always sits like a lady. I'm sitting like I sit at home. So I have my feet on the furniture. I got a set of these for my mom because she has a neighbor that comes by, and every time the lady sits down, she sits like this. She's one of those ladies ladies who tucks, or men who tuck their feet under them when they sit. Makes my mom mental because she says everything that woman's been stepping in all day is now on my cream colored sofa. So now you can throw this in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer, it comes out beautifully. You can't throw your sofa in the dryer.
Right.
I have teenage boys.
Got it.
You know how teenage boys eat potato chips? Like this. Would you like a potato chip? You know,
Right.
and if you drop one potato chip and drop it on your sofa, you get an oil stain that cannot come out within 30 seconds. And then you've ruined your sofa. You've attracted the bugs. The other thing is, my mom uses, when she sits in her Lazy Boy, hand cream. You know, I think we all have Philosophy hand cream.
Sure.
When you put that on, Philosophy's fabulous, and about 90% of it absorbs right into yourself, you know, very quickly. But there's still some residue. So then all of a sudden, if somebody comes to the door, you put your hands here to push yourself out of the chair, you push your Lazy Boy back, you've just gotten hand cream or lotion or something onto that Lazy Boy. This is the danger spot in the Lazy Boy, by the way.
Right.
It's where your head hits. So if you dye your hair, if you use hair gel, dippity-doo, Brill cream, hairspray, all of that transfers right here. If this gets messy, you don't have to pin a hand towel to the back. Throw this in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer, and it also, you know, whether it's this side that's showing or that Sherpa, it cleans beautifully.
So while we're here, I just want to share with you, this is 2 looks in one, 2 in 1. So you've got this Sherpa. This is one look, and then here's the reverse, and it is another look, the faux suede. So the color is on one side. The faux Sherpa for all of them will be exactly the same. That look will be the same. So instead of buying just one set of SureFit, you are essentially buying 2 sets of SureFit for the price of one. So $69 to $109. We're going to show you, these are the colors, and you're choosing your piece of furniture.
Yep, that is graphite, the gray, I believe. And as we go to the cement color, which is our most neutral, it's that creamy off-white color.
Yeah.
And who thought you could have white furniture? But you can, because you can pop this in the washing machine and in the dryer.
Cool.
Next up is our brown, and that's just a soft, sort of a saddle brown, which is not to be confused with the deeper color, which we're calling chocolate. So think of the deepest, most luxurious bittersweet chocolate is coming up, and that's that deep chocolate brown.
So, you know what, this is a feature price, and we have this on 4 months to pay for it. So here we are in November, December, January, February. You're finished paying for it, and you're paying $17.25 to $27.25 to completely revamp your furniture and to do it in a different way in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
You're making it over in 2 seconds. H203787 is your item number. So when Aunt June comes and she's the spiller, when the baby comes and they're the spiller, when you've got dogs and cats and you know they're spillers, or they're coming in, they're tracking in dirt and mud, or my cats shed like nobody's business, you can take these off and put them in the machine and wash them and dry them, and then poof, they're brand new. And Greg is making over the furniture in 2 seconds.
If you can tuck in your shirt, you can put this on. It's not going to shimmy. The Sherpa keeps it in place, and this chair has a really funny loose pillow back, so we showed that. It has really crazy narrow arms too. So whether you have unusual furniture, whether you have traditional furniture, big puffy arms. I also want to show you on the back of the sofa, it's really tall too.
So really tall, I want to share with you, we're really busy on the phones. Not surprised. If you've ever wanted to have a cream or a neutral color sofa and you're like, you know what, I cannot justify spending hundreds of dollars on a piece of furniture that's in cream. I can't justify it. Here, that's what's great and fun about SureFit is that you get the opportunity to do so because you know you can machine wash and tumble dry it. So you've got 2 different looks, the faux suede and then the Sherpa. It's 2 completely different looks, $17.25 to $27.25. I'm going to ask you, Greg, to, you want to pick this one up?
Sure.
Yeah. So this is the chocolate, and I just wanted to show you, if you're just joining us, it's 2 complete looks. For the price of one. So this is what
the chocolate side,
this is the chocolate
and
side.
it's a chair, and it's that faux suede side.
Yep.
And you can change it in less than a minute. So you decide, it's cold. It's going to be really cold tomorrow.
It's cold outside.
Let's get that nice, soft baby blanket, fuzzy Sherpa side. And you might find that the puppy dog or your kittens love one side versus the other. And with their oily skin, throw it in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer. It comes out beautifully time after time.
If you can tuck in your shirt, you can actually create a completely different look in your living room, dining room, wherever you've got your favorite recliner, your big chair, your sofa, or your love seat. The colors you're picking, of course, are your cement, brown, chocolate, or graphite. Just put it on that Easy Pay and transform a room in 5 seconds. And do
Instantly.
it twice with this particular offer because you got the faux suede and the Sherpa. Thanks so much, Greg
Thank
Lawrence.
you.
You were so fun to play with. And now, okay, hold on to your hat because Kirsten and I are going